Good morning. How are you today? Or, well, I guess it's not really morning for me. What time is it even? Oh, it's 2 o'clock. Okay, that's great. Please pardon my appearance and probably frantic way of talking. Had a little impromptu trip to the desert with the Goyles for Memorial Day. So I literally just got back home and like sprinted into my room and was like, I gotta record a debt update. Uh-oh. You know what I mean? So I won't dilly-dally too much and we will go ahead and get right into this debt update. Let's take a look here. So you'll see here, there's a lot of funds that have to be allocated because I think I spoke about this before, but my trip is in like 2 weeks. My plan was kind of to pause all the debt update stuff or all the money that I would normally be like tossing everything to debt. And instead, I would focus on kind of pooling my funds together to kind of fund this trip so I don't have to like worry about putting more money on a credit card kind of thing. I'm still going to be using a credit card because I feel like it's just easy. I don't really feel comfortable using cash in a foreign country if I can help it. So, but at least this way I can quickly like transfer the money over and like pay it before it even rack up interest. Gosh, it's been a long weekend, you guys. Everything is the same. All of the regular schmegular, except for gas. For some reason, there was like a gas credit on our account, and I was like, okay. So I didn't owe anything for gas, so that was really nice. Electricity was super cheap for some reason too, also weird. Our water bill is going to be under 40. I know it's been pretty consistent this last few times. It's normally like anywhere between 35 to like 37. So all good here. These come out like at the very end of the month, as I always say. I was a little naughty in the groceries and the miscellaneous department. Mainly what happened with groceries is I forgot that I needed to eventually restock the pantry items part. That's the reason why usually my groceries are like lower, is because a lot of the stuff can be bought in bulk and then I just rebuy. I almost said like throwaway. What is it? Like produce, I guess, every week, you know? So yeah, I went a little bit over, like only by like $19, but still sucks. But what I went over a lot with the miscellaneous by like $33. That's mainly because of this impromptu trip that we took. The Airbnb was like paid for and everything. All I had to pay for was I threw in money for gas and then obviously food. So it wasn't too bad, but yeah, it was so much fun. I don't regret it, but now I'm exhausted and my social battery is at 0. But anyway, over here we have the debt. I just paid the minimums. I kept it low so that way I could allocate all the funds to the trip because that's like impending. You know what I mean? Pending. I guess I just have too much sand in my brain. Oh, you know what is missing here? If you don't watch like the in-between shenanigans, our water heater took a big shit in my pocketbook. And I mean, it's fine. It was long time coming, you know, like we really pushed it to the brink as far as we could. And finally it said, no hot water for you. I'm no longer lighting the pilot light. Totally respect it. She's been going for like 10 years and our model before this was only supposed to go until like 8 max. So we're lucky we got 2 extra years out of her, you know what I mean? And that is going to be a little over $2,000. If I remember correctly, it's like 2019. And the good news is it's fine. It's financed. But not only that, no interest for 6 months. That is going to get pushed forward and we're going to pay that off well before the 6 months. I think it's going to take 2 months. But let me put this in here actually, now that I think about it, because I will forget. I already did until just this moment. So let's do water heater. And the small of it was $62. Life happens. So that's a new debt, unfortunately, that we have to put up there. I was able to put that much in there, $1,119.84. Everything that was left, I put it right into that account. So I can't touch it. It's in there. All good. And then I'll have this extra to put in there as well. So that's almost like $2,600. I think that that's perfectly well enough for my trip. Some of this still has to be, still goes towards like bills next month. So the next time I would get paid would be the 7th. I have to pay basically everything here up. I still think we can make that work. You know what I mean? Because we're pretty savvy. Everybody that is going on the trip is also like hugely on a budget. We're all like trying to fix our finances together basically too. So we're all good there. But yeah, so that's how much I saved so far. $1,169.84. That's how much I have in there. That's not true. Technically I have more than that because it's that plus the 700 that's already in there. There's like 700 in savings already. Oh, you guys, I have almost $3,000, which is exactly what I budgeted for the trip, was a little over $3,000, and that was like overestimating a lot of stuff. That was all on the high end of like food, high end of tips, boarding, all of that, you know? So, oh, I think we got it. I think we nailed it. We're good. We're good. I'm not worried at all now. Oh, I feel so much better. But yeah, that's kind of it. I mean, I don't really have a ton to show you because the debt update this month is a little lackluster, which I had already warned you about with the whole making sure I throw everything I had at the trip, you know what I mean? But looking at how much like I can save when I want, and that's even when I went a little bit over for my groceries and my miscellaneous because of the trip or whatever. But as you can see here, groceries, had to get more mascara because I was allergic to the other one. Don't even get me started. Amazon, what was that for? I don't know. If I can't remember on top of my head what it was for, it probably wasn't something that I absolutely needed. Ralph's, went to Starbucks, another Amazon that I don't remember. Probably vitamins, actually. I feel like $21.42 is vitamins. Ralph's again, Amazon again, Ralph's, and then the trip that I just added today. But yeah, that is everything. Like I said, pretty lackluster since it was really important to fund for that trip. And then we're gonna start chucking everything at that water heater, and then we're back in the game, we're back in the program. I'll be done with my trip, so there shouldn't be any more incoming, like, huge things, you know, because this trip really set me back a lot. But I had planned for this trip before I even knew that I was in like 25 grand of debt, you know, because I was just like in a different world, I guess. Thank you so much for watching. I am so sorry that this video is a little late. It's gonna be a day late. I'm filming this as soon as I got home on Memorial Day, so you'll probably see it on Tuesday, the 28th. So, but yeah, so thank you so much for watching. I hope you had a great and safe Memorial Day weekend, some time off, whatever. And I hope to see you in the next one. Bye. I'm gonna delete that.
Here's what I found.